welcome to Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. DJ Slug was good, Papa. Joe Kish was going on. Got some things to discuss. We're going to discuss the Lakers. So I need all Laker fans in the building. Lakers are a dumpster fire. The NBA playoffs, we're probably going to leave a half hour early too today. And Yankee fans. Yankee fans are tanning. No, I'm not tanning. Football started. And there's no trees out there. So I'm in the sun, for 3 hours, 4 hours. Yankee fans are just so spoiled. They're so spoiled. I'm a Yankee fan, but we're spoiled. People relax. Relax. It's April. I understand the whole team is on the disabled list. I get it. I told you Magic was fucking up the Lakers. Bye. Okay, we'll talk about the Lakers. Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. Please don't forget, showtime's 10 a.m. Sunday. The icing is going to be ending. The ice is going to be ending, so we'll be more consistent on Wednesdays. Wednesday, 6 p.m. Got a lot going on. What else? Please like and share. Please like and share. Also, don't forget, we have not Bust a Move. I'm distracted. Bear with me for a second. Don't forget www.busamove.com, www.busamove.com. It's Party Bus for kids. The weather's getting warm again. So if you want to have a party for your kids and you don't want to tear up your house, go bring one of those buses in front of your house, www.busamove.com. Also, a lot of you saw that I was posting a poster for the Long Island Red Devils versus the New York City Police Department game. And I was excited about this game. I saw on film, what I saw on film, I wasn't too impressed with the police department. And what I saw amongst us, I was kind of impressed amongst us. And then we get into the game and we got our teeth kicked in. Oh my God. We got our teeth kicked in. We played better in the second half. It was 34-6. 34-6 going into the half. 34-6 going into the half. And then by the end of the game, it was 42-20. So we won the second half. But it was terrible. Oh my God. It was terrible. I learned some things about guys on my team that I didn't want to know. Ryan McGovern was good. I don't know if you was at the game last night, Ryan McGovern. Reese Chandler, what's up? Morris Roderick was good. But we got our teeth kicked in, man. It was so bad. We looked poorly coached. It was less about the coach and more about less about the coach and more about execution and people just doing what they wanted to do. I mean, it was bad. You're not gonna come back, are you? It was bad. It was so bad. Like, I got guys on my team that are soft. Straight like that are soft. Like one thing I can't stand is people who talk big shit and come up small. people who talk big shit will come up small, or people who talk about they're going to do this, they're going to do that, and they don't do it. Not just with sports, with anything. If you tell me you're going to be here at 9 o'clock and you show up at 9:10, I can't stand that shit. Hey, Coach, nah, I wasn't there. I heard what happened. Just got to regroup. Yeah, we're going to regroup. We're going to get better. We're going to regroup. We're going to get better because that's what I do. That's what I do. I'm going to make sure. I'm going to cut the fat off the steak. That's what I like to say. I'm going to cut the fat off the steak. There's a lot of people playing football, not enough football players. We don't have enough football players. Hey, open his back door. Open his back door. Open his back door so I can curse this fucking dog out. Get down. Sorry. We have a lot of football guys who want to play football, not enough football players. I got the film up already. I'm going to look at the film. But we got our teeth kicked in. We got our teeth kicked in. It was embarrassing. Like simple shit. Like we had a 4th and 10. 4th and 10, just to name one play. 4th and 10. And all week I'm telling them, yo, they hook up at the chains. They hook up at the chains. They're going to run hooks at the chains. We have guys, 4th and 10, who are 10 yards away from the hook route that's going to hook up at the chain. Like, dude. Either they don't believe in me or they don't understand football. Luke Walton already agreed to a deal. I already told y'all Luke Walton was going to have a goddamn deal by the end of the week. Luke Walton wasn't the problem, people. But let's start. We was bad yesterday. We was bad. We was bad as coaches. We was bad as players. We was bad. We was bad more as players than we was as coaches. But we wasn't great as coaches either. Wasn't great as coaches either. It wasn't good. But one thing I'm good at is fixing shit. As far as football is concerned, I'm gonna fix it. They think they know. I saw you make adjustments. Oh, yo, it was bad, bro. What's up, Noel? What's up, Chauncey? But let's talk about the Lakers. People, I already see on Facebook. See, this is why I love Facebook. I already see on Facebook that people are blaming LeBron James for Magic Johnson leaving. Okay, people, let's understand this. LeBron didn't even know Magic was leaving. He didn't even know Magic was going to leave. If I'm saying this correctly, I believe LeBron was in Miami watching on his way to Miami, getting ready to watch Dwayne Wade. I know he was at the press conference for Magic and everything else, but I think he was more concerned about Dwayne Wade than Magic Johnson. Number 8 is my brother. Yo, Will, I looked at that dude and I said, damn, he looks like Will Thomas. Yo, Will Thomas, I swear I looked at number 8 and I said, yo, that dude looks like Will. Yo, that's your brother. Okay. Now, Ronald Wakefield may be on to something. I think they're going to trade LeBron now. Ronald Wakefield may be on to something. So let's pause. Let's get to that later. But let's talk about people blaming. What's up, Noel? Let's talk about Virginia. Let me say this real quick. Ricky Chavis. Let me get this out my system. I'll talk about Virginia. I'll give you some time. But fuck Virginia. Fuck Virginia. Okay? But I will give you some time on Virginia. Let me just talk with this Magic shit for a second. Okay? People want to blame LeBron for everything. Everything. When if you listen, you have to listen to people. People tell you what they are. People tell you who they are. Just like I always say, listen to women. Women tell you who they are. They tell you what they want. You just got to listen to them. Magic said from the very, 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 very beginning, they can't trade LeBron in too deep. Yes, they can. They could trade LeBron. They could definitely trade LeBron. Magic said from the very beginning, if I'm not successful, I'm walking away. He said that from the second he got hired. And he's too close to Jeannie Buss. He's too close. Virginia definitely got lucky. He's too close to Jeannie Buss. He's too close. He's so close he doesn't want to disappoint her. Rob Pelinka was stabbing Magic in the back. Rob Pelinka wasn't happy with being the assistant, people. Rob Pelinka wanted the job. No telling what. Hey, we all know that LeBron wants his coach. LeBron wants a coach he can tell what to do. But people forget, Magic Johnson was just like Larry Bird. I mean, not Larry Bird, LeBron James, I'm sorry. Magic Johnson wanted to control everything, but he had a strong personality as a coach. He had Pat Riley as a coach. But if you remember long enough back in the day, Magic Johnson was the one who forced Norm Nixon out of town. A lot of you guys don't know that because you're young and you don't know any better. But Magic Johnson pushed Norm Nixon out of town. Norm Nixon was an all-star NBA point guard, people. And then Magic went to the front office and said, it's me or him. And they chose Magic. But here Magic is. He got the cure for HIV. Magic got the cure for HIV. Don't talk to me about no Dr. Sebi. Fuck Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi ain't got no goddamn cure. Magic Johnson got the cure for HIV. Y'all want to talk about Dr. Sebi? Hell no. Let me get my glasses so I can read this shit. Magic Johnson got the cure for HIV. Magic is living proof. Y'all talking about some goddamn Dr. Sebi. Huh? He got the cure for HIV. His son is out here looking like an Atlanta housewife. Magic life is good, people. He's having fun. He could talk to anybody. And now with the job, he can't talk to anybody. He can't go to every gym. He couldn't celebrate Dwayne Wade and Dirk Nowitzki's retirement. That's the shit Magic wants to do. Magic wants to be a PR person. Magic wants to talk to everybody like they are strippers. Yo, baby. Yo, what's good, baby? Maybe you want to come to the Lakers, baby. He's a pimp. Magic is a pimp. Magic ain't got time for all this GM shit. But here's where Magic Johnson went wrong. Magic Johnson thought his pimp game was going to work on Anthony Davis. Was going to work on getting Anthony Davis. That Anthony Davis debacle Not LeBron James, people. Not LeBron James. LeBron James has a lot to do with that, though. Don't get it fucked up. LeBron James has a lot to do with that. But Magic not getting and making it so public, Magic Johnson not getting Anthony Davis was a huge, huge, huge problem. Let's read some of this. They can't trade LeBron in too deep. That's bullshit. I'm going to give you an offer. And despite not wanting this, I think if my gets first pick and don't get KD, they trade for LeBron. Nope. Ronald Wingfield, I got something for you. VA got lucky. Definitely, that's a fact. Down Baltimore. LeBron ain't going nowhere. That's a possibility too. But a trade, LeBron trade is very possible. I don't like the move, but think it's gonna happen as a plan B. Sam Blackwell was good. LeBron gone. LeBron, I think the same thing. Dwayne, what's up? LOL, Dwayne. She stripped the power of Magic. No, she didn't strip the power of Magic. Jeannie Buss would never strip the power of Magic. You're wrong. Jeannie Buss gave Magic carte blanche. Magic could do whatever the fuck he wanted to do. You're wrong. She would never do that. Nets should thank Magic for the gift wrapping them Russell. Kings too for drafting Lonzo over Fox. Clippers also for handing them Zubac. Who said this? Sam Blackwell. Sam Blackwell be on point. Sam Blackwell be on point. See, you're going to say a lot about Phil Jackson, but at least Phil Jackson got Kristaps Porzingis. He got Kristaps Porzingis. What did Magic do? Magic traded D'Angelo Russell. That's right, I said it. D'Angelo Russell. Traded her to the Nets. She goes over to the Nets. She's an all-star. Doesn't draft Fox after Fox put 40 on Lonzo Ball and put 40 on his neck in the tournament and kicked his ass out the tournament. You don't draft Fox. You draft Lonzo Ball because you bought into his father's bullshit. Lonzo Ball is a bust, people, just like I told you he was going to be. If y'all tell me that Lonzo Ball is good, y'all are stupid. You're not dumb at this point. You're stupid. Lonzo Ball is terrible. Oh, he plays defense. That's not what you want from your starting point guard. Oh, he rebounds. Say the dumbest shit. And Zubac, oh my goodness. Giving him Zubac put the Clippers over the top. But the Clippers about to get smoked. So it don't matter. Lakers are turning into a mom and pop shop. Ooh. Ricky Chavis, you're on to something, boy. You're on to something. Let me tell you this. The Lakers are in worse condition than the New York Knicks. The Lakers are in worse condition than the New York Knicks. The Knicks are in a better place than the Lakers. Also, let Randall walk to New Orleans, but settle with rentals like McGee and Chandler. Oh, Sam Blackwell is on a roll. You a fool, pimp. Yeah, I'm a fool. I'm definitely a fool. Magic got the money for the cure for HIV and all the resources. Of course he do. And y'all want to talk about Dr. Sebi? Shit. Magic got the cure. Magic can get along with everybody outside the profession. He's not Jerry West on building a contender, or thank you.
There's not allowed to say so make that work.
Or Danny Ainge and Riley, or Larry Bird. Matthew Ferron, what's up? Lucas Roadside was good. I see Lucas Roadside, you down there in North Carolina getting all South Carolina, wherever you're at down south, getting all that wisdom from the older women. I like that. I like to sit with older women sometimes. Not older men, older women. Older men are funny. Older women are hysterical. They're hysterical. And they do nothing but talk truth to you. Gerald Whitaker, what's up? They said he wanted to fire Walton. He wanted to fire Walton because Walton wasn't his coach. Walton is not the problem, people. Walton was never the problem. Walton's a good coach. Walton was a good coach. Magic didn't give Russell to the Nets. Magic got rid of Randall. Phil Jackson is trash. Yes, he is. D'Angela. Yes, that's her name. Ball is good. Where's my whistle? Where's my whistle? I need the syrup. There's not enough syrup. There's not enough syrup. Give me the regular syrup, please. This is not enough syrup. This is ridiculous.
Give him the regular stuff. It's right there. Good.
Where is my whistle? I have my whistle. Thank you. Ball. I got to over there. I got to give Craig. Craig. Y'all think I'm the shock jock? Craig is the shock jock here. Craig is the shock jock here, people. Tell me what's good about Ball. And if y'all tell me he's Jason Kidd, please stab yourself in the eye with a rusty nail. Stab yourself in the. He ain't Jason Kidd. He'll never be Jason Kidd. He'll never be Jason Kidd. Ball is terrible. He can't shoot. He does nothing as far as scoring. He can't run a team. Because you bring the ball up, pass it, and go to the corner, that don't make you running a team. You sound ignorant. He's unreliable. He's soft. He's not aggressive. Who's better than him? Is Fox better than him? Is Fox better than him? Dog Nuts was good. Is Fox better than him? Absolutely. Is a little light-skinned boy over in Phoenix better than him? Absolutely. Stop telling me Ball is good. Ball is not good. Ball's a great YMCA basketball player. He sucks. Ball is not terrible. Stop it. Ball is awful. What basketball do y'all watch? What basketball do y'all watch? Because he rebounds? He don't run a team. Malik McCargo. Let me talk to my guy Malik McCargo for a second. Malik McCargo, you were right about a lot of shit, bro. You were right about a lot of shit yesterday. But my guy, you can't be out of control. You gotta have some control. Okay? We'll talk more, but you were definitely right yesterday. I don't want you to think that you wasn't right. Ball was good. Ball was good in my ass. Ball is a goddamn bum. They thinking about trading Ball to Chicago. Craig, you're wrong. Craig is definitely wrong. Ball, I'm not Ball is not better than Fox in any stretch of the imagination. Nothing. He don't do nothing. He don't walk better than Fox. He don't do nothing better than Fox. He don't talk better than Fox. He can't run a team. LeBron runs that team, basketball-wise. LeBron and Fizdale are best friends. New York looks good for him. Okay, now let's talk about that. Let's talk about LeBron being traded. People, I think LeBron is definitely going to get traded. I think he's definitely going to get traded. So, here's the deal that I think could happen for LeBron. KD, I believe I'm 60% in with KD coming to New York. I think KD is coming to New York. I gave you guys some information, some inside information a week ago. I think KD's coming to New York. I think Kyrie is coming to New York. I would prefer Kemba Walker, but I think Kyrie's coming to New York. Again, based on some inside information that I had. Now, if you're the Knicks, would you draft, you get the number 1 pick, would you draft Zion Williamson? Now listen, would you draft Zion Williamson and trade him and Robinson for LeBron James and that crazy boy from Lincoln? What's his name? Stevenson. Would you trade Zion Williamson for LeBron James? Knicks fans, where y'all at? Ball play, Princeton style ball will not work in the NBA. He don't even play Princeton style ball. He's not good. Ernest, what's up? Fox and Russell are 2 left-handed point guards tossed away for nothing. Lakers been a family-owned operation, mom and pop operation. They missed Dr. Bush. That's true. They've always been a mom and pop operation. That's a fact. But now Lakers, I trade Zion only. You have to give them something else. You have to give them, first of all, you have to match salary. You have to match salary. So you're going to have to probably give up more than just Zion Williamson. So to get LeBron, you probably have to get Zion Williamson, Robinson, and maybe another player just to get LeBron. To match his salary. That's the first thing you got to do is match his salary. But my question is, would you make that trade? Dre Lazo, what's good? Draft Zion Williamson. Knicks, draft Zion Williamson. Then trade him to the Lakers for LeBron. Are Knicks fans, are we willing to do that trade? Who's to say God should get as a coach? I'm telling y'all. I've already said this too. St. John's coach should be Tim Clues. I'm telling y'all now, Tim Clues can flat out coach. He's a New Yorker. I think he'll be able to recruit. Tim Clues, he's the head coach of Iona right now. He's the head coach of Iona right now. Tim Clues can flat out coach. I coached against Tim Clues, and Lord have mercy. That team was running like a well-operated oil machine. He was Danny Green's coach at high school. Tim Clues was Danny Green's coach at high school. Look it up. Mark Jackson, no. Mark Jackson is Bible thumping. He can't be the coach. He don't have enough time. He ain't gonna recruit on Sundays. He ain't gonna have enough time. He gonna go to church. He don't have enough time. North Carolina, big change, big bro. North Carolina, okay, North Carolina. You moved there, Lucas? Did you move there already? Walton was mediocre coach at best. No, he's not. No, he's not. You're going to see Walton go to the Kings, and the Kings are going to make the playoffs. Watch. Watch. The Kings are going to make the playoffs. He is not a mediocre coach. If he was a mediocre coach, he wouldn't get fired and have a job a week later. Not even a week later. He got fired this week. He got a job already. That's not how mediocre coaches get hired. Sorry. Nice try, though. You're just a Laker. You're just a salty Laker fan, LeVar. Lawrence Woody, what's up? That would be demotion for Mark Jackson. Absolutely. But you got to understand, Mark Jackson wants to go to church. He wants to go to church. Part of the reason he's not in Golden State is he said, I'm not doing any functions on Sunday because I'm going to church. In order to be successful in college, you have to recruit in those Sundays. You have to be in gyms on Sundays and shit like that. Mark Jackson's not doing that. I'm telling you who the guy is. Tim Clues from Iona. Tim Clues is the head coach at Iona. He was Danny Green's coach in high school. Tim Clues can flat out coach people, I'm telling you. Magic fucked Walton in every way. That's now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now you really want to talk some shit? Let's talk some shit. Magic fucked Walton in every way. Gave away young talent assets and brought back old retards that he thought would fit with LeBron once LeBron got hurt and all with the shit. Now Victor is talking of some real shit. See, Walton was there to cultivate young talent. Walton wasn't there to deal with Beasley, Stevenson. He wasn't there to deal with them degenerates, Rondo. He was brought in to deal with D'Angelo Russell, Julius, the kid Julius, what's the name? Julius Randle. Luke Walton was there to cultivate young talent. So guess what? The Kings said, hey, we got young talent. Come over here and coach us. He wasn't over there to deal with veterans. Asshole veterans nonetheless. Magic made it hard for Luke Walton. He made it hard for Luke Walton. I remember y'all saying when he was with Golden State and he won 29 games in a row. I remember y'all saying, "Oh, Luke Walton's gonna be a great coach." I remember y'all saying that. Now he's average. Come on, people. Come on, people. Y'all forget your old text. Walton's rotations and lineups are horrible. And very little player growth, from what I see. LeVar. Again, LeVar. That's not fair. Because Lance Stevenson is who he is. Michael Beasley threatened to whoop his ass. He was castrated of his power. He was castrated of his power as a coach by LeBron James and Magic Johnson. And Amir Johnson, let's go off topic for a second. Amir Johnson, what kind of bum are you that you got a goddamn cell phone on the bench? You know how sorry your ass is Amir Johnson, and Joel Embiid, your ass should have got suspended too. How are you over his shoulder? What is so important? What is so important that your asses need to know what's going on and Joel Embiid is over his shoulder? Don't tell me you're looking for the scores for the game because the scores for the games is right there on the goddamn scoreboard. Amir Johnson, you know how bad you gotta be. You gotta know you ain't getting no run, that you bring a cell phone to the bench. And Embiid, supposed to be a team leader, is over his shoulder looking at the shit. Lakers let Walton walk to a better team ready for the playoffs years to come. Oh, let me tell you, Sam Blackwell is on point this morning. Because I'm telling you now, Walton gonna have that team ready for the playoffs. Walton gonna have them ready. You know why? Because they have young talent. He's there to cultivate young talent. He's a young coach. He is not. You need an older coach to coach Lance Stevenson. Michael Beasley threatens to beat his ass. They have to ship Mike Beasley out of town because he threatened to whoop his ass. Bo Jones, what's up? Dog nuts. Lakers give up and give away talent just as good as drawing away big free agents. Magic fucked up. Know why Magic fucked up? Because Magic thought he could talk to anybody like a woman. Yo, baby. Yo, baby. Yo, come to the Lakers, baby. He talked to everybody like they got a pair of tits. Yo, baby. Maybe that's why his son's his daughter. Maybe that's why his son's his daughter. You can't talk to everybody like that. Yo, baby, come to the Lakers. Talk to his son. Yo, baby, let's play with these Legos. What? You can't talk to everybody like that. Magic. That's why his son is like that. You can't talk to everybody like they got them chick. Garrett Lynch, what's up? Dog nuts in the building. You hate his dad. I hate whose dad? LeVar? Okay, Lavatory Ball? No, I don't hate his dad. Everything I told you is coming to light, though. Everything I told you a year ago, how his daddy ain't shit, how his daddy's gonna drive a wedge between his family, how his daddy is trying to get rich off his son's back. Everything I told you is coming to light. Dow Baldwin, everything I told you is coming to light. You call it hate, I call it truth. Out of 31 starting point guards, I would say Ball ranks 20 to 25 range. No. Ball ranks 25 to 31 range. But 20 to 25 is bad too. 31 point guards, 31 starting point guards, you're between 20 and 25? That's bad. Let's stop acting like that's good. That's bad. And I told you, Lonzo is bad. Rick, go on your online and compare Ball's numbers rookie season. Craig, here's Craig again. Craig, there's a such thing as called intangibles. There's a such thing called intangibles, Craig. You're going to sit here and tell me that Lonzo Ball is as good as a rookie as John Stockton and Jason Kidd was as rookies. Steve Nash was out the league. Steve Nash had 1 foot out the league. So don't even use Steve Nash. John Stockton, he has the potential of John Stockton. You telling me that? Craig? You telling me he has the potential of Jason Kidd? Craig? You telling me he got the potential of Gary Payton? Craig! Get your head out your ass! Lonzo's numbers. His health is his biggest concern. Chris Schiffman, how you doing, Papa? Trae Young better than Ball. That's a fact. I told y'all about Trae Young too. I wanted the Knicks to draft Trae Young. I told y'all about this boy Trae Young. This boy Trae Young is Steph Curry light. This boy Trae Young is Steph Curry light. I'm telling y'all, this boy Trae Young is going to be a problem in 2 years. And he's way, not just better, way better than Ball. Way better than Ball. Not just better, way better than Ball. Craig, you can't compare today's stats with the old style ballers. Hint, Westbrook. Good point, Ricky Chavis. Good point. The game is played differently today. And the game is played more towards point guard's offense. His numbers should be better. That's a good point, Ricky Chavis. Didn't think of that. That's a good point. That's a good point for Craig. Don't compare today's point guard numbers to yesteryear's point guard numbers, especially in John Stockton, Jason Kidd, and Gary Payton, because they played in the era when you was getting your ass beat. That's a very good point, Ricky Chavis. Craig always wants to go to that shit though. Brogdon is better than Ball. That's a fact. That's a fact, people. Brogdon is better than Ball. We didn't know who Brogdon was. LBJ made Ball look good for only a few games this season. That's all. And let me tell you something. If Ball was so good, LeBron wouldn't have played on the ball as much as he did. LeBron didn't want to play on the ball, people. He didn't want to play on the ball, but he had to because Lonzo sucked. And Craig said LeBron was a ball hog. This is what I mean. You have no clue what you're talking about. If you say LeBron's a ball hog, you have no clue what you're talking about. LeBron was still 27-8-8 this year. LeBron was 27-8-8. He's 34 years old. Are you fucking kidding? 27-8-8. Watch your mouth. LeBron's a ball hog. St. John's would be a good look for Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson needs to show he's not a religious zealot before he can get to the NBA. It's not good for him. It's not going to be good for him because you can't Bible thump. When you Bible thump and you're college coach, it shrinks your pool of players you can choose from. Okay, for example, let's say there's a McDonald's All-American out there, but he's a Muslim. There's a McDonald's All-American from Queens, and he's a Muslim. Mark Jackson is not going to draft that player. Or he'll go to try to draft that player, and that player will not be interested in Mark Jackson because Mark Jackson is talking about Christianity in the locker room. That's why that fit won't work. Let's say there's a Jewish player who's out here. There's a Jewish player out here, and he wants to go to St. John's. Mark Jackson's the head coach. If you're the parent of the Jewish player, and you know that Mark Jackson is preaching Christianity all day long, if you're a Jewish player, you're not going to St. John's. Chris Mullin was actually perfect. Tim Clues is perfect. Because Tim Clues is just basketball, basketball, and basketball. He ain't Bible thumping and all that shit. Tim Clues. Google Tim Clues. Again, he was Danny Green's coach in high school. I coached against Tim Clues teams. Coach teams. I coach against Tim Clues teams. I like to think that I'm a good coach. He whooped my ass every single time. I coached against him 3 times. And got my ass whooped 3 times. Oh. Here come Craig. Ball's rookie stats are better than some Hall of Fame point guards. I'm done with Craig. Clippers and Kings are more playoff ready than the Lakers at this point. That's a fact. Bron should have chosen any squad with Jerry West on it. LeBron went to that glitz and glamour and got fucked up. LeBron need to find his way to New York. If LeBron wants glitz and glamour, he need to find his way to New York. Different league, Craig. Please, Ricky Chavez, talk to him. Talk to him, Ricky Chavez. If Lonzo Ball played when John Stockton and Jason Kidd was playing, he would have been out the league already. You heard what I said, Craig? If Lonzo Ball played in the era that John Stockton and Jason Kidd played, he would have been out the league. He wouldn't have a team. He wouldn't be on the team. Because he sucks. Forget about Ball stats this year because LeBron hogged the ball all year long. LeBron's a ball hog. LeBron averaged 8 assists this year. Averaged 27 points, 8 assists this year. How is that a ball hog? How is that? You gonna say LeBron's a ball hog, but you don't say Kobe's a ball hog. Oh shit. You crazy as shit. John Morant is better than Ball right now. That's a fact. John Morant, who's in Murray State, is better than Lonzo Ball will have ever been right now. That's a fact. That's a fact. What don't you see, Craig? What don't you see? What don't you see that would make you think that Lonzo Ball is even going to be in this league in 3 years? Won't be easy. I didn't say it'll be easy to trade him now. I didn't say it would be easy to trade him because you got to match his salary. That's what's going to make it hard. Won't be easy to trade LeBron James. He can tell a team he won't stay, and that's a wrap. These players have control now. No, these players don't have control now because if they had control, AD would have been in the Lakers. Okay, the problem is this. LeBron is trying to control everything in the NBA, especially player movement. LeBron is trying to control player movement in the NBA. That's why his company his company represents Anthony Davis. His boy, Rich Paul, that's his name. His boy, Rich Paul, was also part of the problem. That's why LeBron is part of the problem. So LeBron is the most powerful man in the NBA. This is stone cold facts. He is the most powerful man in the NBA. Kemba greater than Kyrie all day. That's a fact. This big mama Luke reminds me of me and my wife. This guy on E60. He's a mama Luke. He's a monster. He's like 6'7", 7 feet tall, and his wife is 115 pounds. I'm 7 feet wide. My wife's 120 pounds. It reminds me of me and my wife.
He looks like Brutus from Popeyes too.
Oh, he looks like Brutus?
From Popeyes.
Yeah, he do. He do look like Brutus from Popeye. I admire a woman who's strong enough to go take that man on. There's always a little woman that would take that man on too. That's why I holler at my wife. She takes this grown ass man on. I'm impressed with that shit. Zion, don't come to New York. None of the free agents are. Craig, I already gave you some insight, Craig. I already gave you some insight to prove to you that KD and Kyrie are on their way, bro. Okay, again, I'm going to help you out again, Craig. Because, Craig, you just took it from a hateful place. I saw an itinerary. I'm not going to tell you where. I saw an itinerary, a flight itinerary. There was 2 NBA players on this plane coming from North Carolina during All-Star Weekend to New York. There's only 10 people on the plane. 2 of them are NBA players. Who are the 2 players? KD and Kyrie. So the shit is already in motion. Then I hear that KD has already moved one of his businesses to New York. So where there's smoke, there's fire, Craig. But we'll see. Bron is damaged goods. Bron is damaged. Where is Bron damaged? Where is Bron damaged? What are y'all talking about? Bron is damaged goods? I don't understand what y'all talking about. Allen Robinson, what's up, my guy? Hell no. I don't trade Zion for LBJ. Okay. Victor Medina, why wouldn't you trade Zion for LBJ? No. Okay. You'd rather keep Zion over LBJ. Okay, I understand that. I understand that point of view too. I do understand that point of view, but I need to know why. Magic forced Paul West 10 out. Paul West 10 out. What? Magic forced Paul West. Oh, Paul Westhead is what he's trying to say. Magic forced Paul Westhead. That's a fact. That is a fact. Magic forced Paul Westhead out of town for Pat Riley. That's a fact. LeBron's MO is from Magic. Damon Hargrove is on point right now. Magic forced Paul Westhead out. Then comes Pat Riley. Then the departure of Norm Nixon. That's a fact. These are facts. You got to be 40 plus to understand this fact. And you are lost. Genie did strip Magic. Would not allow him to fire Luke Walton or Rob Pelinka. That doesn't mean she stripped Magic of his responsibilities. Okay, Luke was gone. Whether Magic was there or not, Luke was getting fired this week. Rob Pelinka was busy backstabbing Magic in the back. Walter was atrocious. I watched him every game. Dude couldn't do simple shit. Dude couldn't do simple shit. Matched Josh Hart and a 7-foot center. His old players don't respect him. Okay. Luke Walton comes to the Lakers. That roster was totally different, David Hargrove, than it is now. Luke Walton is not there to cultivate experienced players. Experienced players is not going to respect Luke Walton. Luke Walton was there to come and cultivate younger players. So you got assholes like Stevenson. Stevenson is an asshole, whoever coaches him. So imagine if what's the name is a coach. Steven has no credibility. He has no credibility with a coach. Then you got Michael Beasley, who's threatening to whoop his ass. Mike Beasley got 1 foot in the league, 1 foot on the banana peel. Michael Beasley needs to shut up. So it's not Luke Walton. Watch Luke Walton this year. Luke Walton's with the Kings. Watch him this year. I guarantee you the Kings in the playoffs next year. Kings in the playoffs, and the Spurs won't be in the playoffs. Players don't respect him. His privileged ass gets another job after being unemployed for less than 24 hours. He's not privileged. I guess you could say he's privileged. He's privileged. Yes, he's privileged. But he ain't a bad coach either. He ain't a bad coach either. He will fail there, and Ball is fine. Stevenson's a free agent. Ugh. Ball is fine. Hold on. Ball is trash. Ball is trash. I trade Zion only for AD. Trade Zion for AD. I would draft Ja Morant if LeBron James and KD in New York. But Lucas, you need to already have them there. You need to have them already there. But if they're not there, you're going to draft Zion Williamson as the first pick. Big Gavel Red, what's up? Bron would have to handpick any team he sees becoming a title contender right away. He's 34 years old and his patience is tested. KD won't play with LeBron. KD don't want to play with LeBron. There is a ring of truth there. There is a ring of truth there. But you're not going to turn away LeBron either. You're not going to turn away LeBron. Zion is a cash cow. New York would be a fool if they made that trade. Okay. I understand that. But LeBron's also a cash cow. LeBron is a cash cow. So don't say Zion's a cash cow and don't think that LeBron is not a cash cow. LeBron is a cash cow, people. Follow the money, you'll see LeBron. LeBron could be the first billionaire athlete. Let's put that in proper perspective. Not on any of your topics, but double duty flag doesn't work. Just like semi-pro. I agree with you, Coach. Thank you, Big Gavel Ray. He's talking about semi-pro ball where guys want to play double duty and shit like that. And he's right. He's right. But I'm not comparing flag to full contact football. Going out on a limb here. KD would win his third ring and would team up with LeBron to help him get his fourth together. I don't think KD is going to the Lakers. I don't believe KD is going to go to another West Coast team. I think KD and Kyrie are those guys who want their own team. Even Kyrie, he left Cleveland to get his own, thinking he's going to Boston to get his own team. That team ain't his team. Boston ain't his team. He thinks it's his team. They keep showing him that it's not his team. No way you would trade Zion. The only way is to trade him is to whoever at 2 for a vet and grab Ja Morant. Okay, I understand. I understand that way of thinking too. So if you're going to keep Zion Williamson, that means you're going to win now, but you're not championship ready. The Knicks will be in the playoffs with Zion Williamson, KD, Kyrie. Well, who knows with Kyrie, because Kyrie might be out 82 fucking games. But if you're the second, if you get the second pick, right, and you got KD and Kyrie coming to town, you draft Ja Morant. I think you're gonna need a third guy, a fourth guy, who's a big, not a big, but a power forward, a small forward. Why trade Zion for LeBron? LeBron only has a couple of years left. Chauncey, that's a very good point. Now, that's the only drawback from that trade. That's a very good point. But my thinking is this. If you got a rookie deal, it's on a rookie deal. It's a 4-year deal, the rookie deal, right? I think LeBron has 4, maybe 5 years left. So it's like winning now for this and sacrificing the rookie contract. That's how I see it. But again, Chauncey, you're right. You're 100% right. Zion Williamson, you're going to have, hopefully, for 10 years, 15 years. Why trade for a guy you can only have 4 to 6 years? That's right. Tim Clues is the new St. John's coach. Is that done? Is that done? Is that done already? Mike Rodriguez, what's up? Yes, I moved. Oh, man, Lucas, I wish you would have told me, son. I wish you would have told me. Zion is trade bait for any team looking to grab future pick assets, build a future. No, Sam, that's where you went wrong, bro. That's where you went wrong. Zion Williamson ain't nobody's trade bait, bro. He ain't nobody's trade bait. Don't get that fucked up. I'm only saying the only person you can trade Zion Williamson for is LeBron James. That's it. He ain't trade bait. Nowhere. Zion for AD? Yes. Zion for Booker? Maybe. Zion for Paul George? Maybe. No. I don't like Zion for AD because AD's always hurt. Zion for Booker? I don't know. Zion for Paul George? Hell no. Only reason why I say Zion for Booker, maybe, because of his age. Zion for Paul George, no. Kings a better fit for Walton. Why? Because the Kings have younger players. He was brought to the Lakers to cultivate younger players. He wasn't there to coach Dwight, Lance Stevenson, and Bellamy. I mean, not Bellamy. What's his name? Beasley and the big guy. I always forget his goddamn name. The light-skinned guy with the tail. His mama was an NBA player, WNBA player. Maybe Mark Jackson can change. Okay, Victor. One thing I know about church folk. This is one thing I know about church folk. They don't change. Church folk think you crazy for not being church folk. Church folk don't change. That's the one thing I know about church folk. You think a church, a person who goes to church is going to change for basketball? No. Listen, I got a family full of church folk. They think you crazy for not being church folk. They don't change. That's a fact about Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson is fine where he is. Just stay there. That's true. Mark Jackson is like Magic. Don't want to commit 100% to their job title. That's a fact. Is Tim Clues a good recruiter? Hell yeah. That's the question. But Tim Clues is a New Yorker. He was at CW Post. They won a championship there. He recruited those players to come see CW Post. He won a championship. Iona is night and day compared to what they was. He recruited those guys to come there. That's the question. But I noticed Tim Clues and socializing with him a little bit. He's a little bit, he lacks a little personality. Like he's not John Calipari. He's a little withdrawn. He's not Chris Mullin. So I don't know if that works against him or in his favor. He's a little quiet. Tim Clues is quiet. He's not Mr. Personality. So I don't know if that works for him or against him. JM Suave was good. Lakers should have fired their GM right after Magic stepped down. Why? They had no GM. They got to keep Pelinka. Magic set Walton up for failure. That's a fact. I believe that too. Tim Clues was also Long Island AAU team coach. Lightning, great coach. I don't put much credit into AAU ball, but he is a great coach. Then wanted to fire him with his plan with the shit. That's a fact. See, Magic was pointing fingers. That's the one thing I didn't like about Magic. Magic was pointing fingers at every time I see Amir Johnson pull his cell phone out on the bench and I see Joel Embiid over his shoulder, that shit pisses me off. It lacks professionalism. Amir Johnson, what are you thinking? Joel Embiid, why are you condoning this shit? But back to what Victor Medina was saying. That AD trade not going through is two people's fault. Two people. Rich Paul and Magic Johnson. Rich Paul and Magic Johnson thought because they're the Lakers and I'm Magic Johnson that people are going to do what they want to do with me. People are going to let me do what they want to do. And the NBA said, no, you're not going to do what you want to do. And the Pelicans should thank the general manager, to whom they fired, by the way. They should thank the general manager for not taking a heap of junk for Anthony Davis. They should thank that guy who they fired. Walton looked up at Golden State. Oh, he looked up at Golden State now. Oh, because that's not what the narrative was when he was winning 28, 29 games in a row. When he won all those games in a row, it was Walton's a great coach. Let me tell you something, Ricky Chavis. Me and you could go to Golden State right now and coach that team. That's why y'all convinced me that Steve Kerr's a great coach shit. They have great talent. They have more than great talent. I don't see him building a team. Who? Walton? Walton was building the Lakers before Magic and LeBron got there. He was building the Lakers. Man, stop with the Luke Walton ass kissing, my God. Here goes Craig. What has Walton done? What? He had the best league's players and couldn't make the playoffs. When did Craig? When did Walton have the best players and not make the playoffs? Craig, tell me when Walton had the best players and didn't make the playoffs. When Walton had the best players, he won 28 games in a row, 29 games in a row, 30 games in a row, something like that. I'm not sure exactly what the number is. When did Walton have the best players and not make the playoffs? Come on, Craig. Because here you go. You're wrong. Or the best player. The best player. When you going to understand that basketball's a team sport at the end of the day? When you going to understand that basketball's a team sport? LeBron James cannot beat Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, and Boogie Cousins by himself. He can't beat an all-star team by himself, Craig. Did you see Golden State last night? Where do you see LeBron beating them with Lance Stevenson, Rondo, and Kuzma, and Lonzo Ball? How do you see that five beating Golden State? Come on, Craig. Ingram, both improved. Ingram's a 7-footer that can't finish around the basket. Ingram should shoot himself in the foot. Mo Starglicio, what's good with you, boy? Amar Johnson, his daughter was sick, bro. No. That's not how it works, Victor Medina. You have people. I'm pretty sure he has a friend in the stands, a manager, something. You have people who could come down and say, yo, boom, everything's all right with your daughter. Or, yo, boom, something's wrong with your daughter. This happens all the time. You have people who can hold your phone and say, here, text it to him. I bet you this. I bet you he got a phone that's given to his man, so his side bitch don't know what's going on. I bet you he got a side bitch phone that's given to his man. Come on, Victor, don't do that. That's what they saying. He received a text about his sick daughter. You should pause. No, I'm not pausing because that shit is unprofessional. Let me ask you a question, Victor Medina. How many basketball shorts you know got pockets? How many basketball shorts you know got pockets? So what's going to happen if he was called to the game? What would happen if he was called into the game? Come on, stop. Stop making excuses for poor behavior. Jazz Mays, what's up? We not done bashing the Lakers. Fuck Philly. Philly in trouble. Sean Kellerman, what's up? Philadelphia looked terrible yesterday. And if they give this Nets team confidence, they could lose. They could lose if they fuck Walton. Okay. Philly is trash too. Philly ain't trash. They got to play a certain way. And that certain way, they got to get played through Joel Embiid, your boy, what's his name? Tobias Harris has to shoot the lights out. What's his name? Jimmy, what's his name? The kid from Chicago. The Timberwolves. What's his name? Nolan, he has to play. Huh? Real talk. So now who's going to LeBron? That's a question. That's the real question. And that's why LeBron may want out. LeVar Jackson has posed a very good question. Who is going to the Lakers now? Who wants to go to the Lakers?
Yes.
What's the kid that played with the Sixers now? Here he is. The one with the dreads. Was in Chicago. With the Timberwolves. Who's the kid at Chicago? I mean, he's with Philadelphia now. He was in Chicago. And the Timberwolves. Jimmy Randall? Jimmy, what's his name? I forget his name. I've never seen anyone live off their family name more than Walton. Matter of fact, Walton's greatest and only achievement is that he's the son of Bill Walton. That's it. Boy, you are being real hateful, Craig. You are being real hateful, Craig, because there's nepotism all throughout sports. How about Barry Bonds? How about Ken Griffey? How about the Mannings? How about the James family coming up? There's nepotism all throughout football sports. Craig, stop. Come on, son. Come on, Noel. His son. Whose son? Noel, it is hatred of LeVar that you hate Lonzo. No, I don't hate Lonzo. I hate his daddy because I think his daddy is a piss poor father. And Craig, if you did that shit, you would be a piss poor father. And I don't hate anybody. Let's be clear. I don't hate anybody. That's not bad in the NBA, Coach. 1-10 going into the Hall of Fame. Who's 1-10? That's not bad in the NBA, Coach. 1-10 going into the Hall of Fame. Who's 1-10? Lonzo numbers suffered because of Now Lonzo numbers suffered. Stop, Craig. Stop. Clyde Middleton, what's up? Joanna de Guzman, what's up, baby? I trade Zion for Trae Young and another player. Not me. Not me. Not me. Hell no. I'm keeping Zion Williams. I'm not trading for the Trae Young. Good morning, Noel. How are you doing? I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. Blood sugar's down. I lost another 2 pounds, so I'm down to 249. Blood pressure's coming down. Blood cholesterol is perfect. I'm off some of this medication, so I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. They still only rank 15 to 20. He's not much better. Stop it. Westbrook would be great in any era. Yeah, Westbrook would be, not Lonzo Ball. Yes, Westbrook would be great in any era. Not Lonzo Ball. Stop trying to change the narrative. Well, I'm in Orlando Magic. Here we go. Clyde Middleton coming out the blue now. He's a Orlando Magic fan. I've been talking to Clyde Middleton for about 3 years now. He never mentioned once. Never once did he mention the Orlando Magic. Now he's an Orlando Magic fan. Okay, Clyde, congratulations. DJ Baby, what do your eyes tell you? Trae is a beast. You talking to a guy who told you that Trae was a beast when he was in college. You talking to a guy who tells you he's Steph Curry. He's Steph Curry light. He's Steph Curry light. I told y'all this last year. But we ain't trading Zion Williams. See, what you can't do is you can't coach size. You can't coach that type of quickness. You can't coach that type of agility. You can't coach that type of power. You can't coach that type of hops. At the end of the day, Zion Williamson is going to be LeBron James. Westbrook would melt down if he played back in the day. That's true. Ricky Chavis is on a roll. That is true. That is true. But a guy like Westbrook would have a goon on his team. A guy like Westbrook would have a guy like Charles Oakley on his team. But you're right. You're right, Ricky Chavis. He would go crazy if he played in that era. LeBron took the ball out of Kyrie's hands. So if he took the ball out of Kyrie's hands, what makes you think he wouldn't take the ball out of Lonzo's hands? Earl Thomas was good. Thank you for finding my jacket, Earl Thomas. I heard you was trying to keep it. Absolutely not. Okay, Ricky and Noel. Ball's rookie numbers. Fuck his rookie numbers. He's a bum. He's a bum. He's trash. That's true. Mark would have difficulty recruiting because of his faith. That's a fact. That's a fact. He shrinks his pool. Rodney Bond, what's up? LeVar, he's too temperamental. He's soft. All of that tough guy shit would disappear when he gets knocked on the floor 3 times a game. That's a fact. Ebony Green, what's up? He would just have to fight like everybody else in the older NBA. And guess what? If he's fighting, that means he's getting suspended and he's useless to the team. LeVar wouldn't be good for him. Table manners, no talking with food in your mouth. He's a little brother. His little brother is better than him. Guess what? His little brother's a bum too. His little brother ain't gonna make it. Little brother play no goddamn defense. His little brother, all he wants to do is shoot again. He ain't gonna make it. Give Craig your glasses. Noel, good morning. Oh, Craig needs more than glasses. Craig needs hallucinogen, some weed, something. I would trade DeRozan for LeBron right now and happily take that contract. They're not trading LeBron for DeRozan. That's not going to happen. That's not even close to happening. No. And LeBron, why LeBron would go to San Antonio? LeBron wouldn't want to go to San Antonio. LeBron wants to be in a big market. Bron don't like to be coached. He's a coach killer. I hate when people say that too. He's not a coach killer. He's a guy, LeBron's a guy who too smart for his own good. He's too smart for his own good. He's a guy, he's kind of like you, Malik. You think you know every goddamn thing, and then you make it hard for your coach to do what he has to do as a coach. That's LeBron's problem. LeBron wants a yes man as a coach. LeBron needs a strong personality. I give you an example. The first year LeBron was in Miami, him and Dwayne Wade went to Pat Riley and complained about Eric Spoelstra. They was like, listen, Eric Spoelstra needs to go. He's not a good coach for us. Pat Riley said, listen, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, y'all shut the fuck up and go play. I run this team. That's a fact. Go look it up. Go look it up. They complained about Eric Spoelstra. Eric Spoelstra's still there. LeBron needs a strong personality as a coach. LeBron needs me as a coach. I tell LeBron, shut the fuck up. I'm sure it's about 20 teams that would love LeBron. Hell, the whole East outside Bucks would trade for him. You ain't watching Tiger Woods. Yes, I am watching Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is tied for second, I believe, right? Tied for second. He's one shot out. I still think Tiger Woods can catch Jack Nicklaus. I still think he can catch him. But they say he don't sleep at night. That worries me. Ike Scola, what's up? Tia Hayes, what's up, baby? My Spurs won without a superstar. Guess what, baby? Your Spurs are going home without a superstar. Please stop, Tia. Don't start, Tia. Your Spurs are going home without a superstar. NBA free agents don't want to play with LeBron. We don't need him at this point when we can get KD and another free agent. I'll tell you something. LeBron, to me, LeBron in the Knicks uniform, I like that look. I'm sorry. I like that look. I'm just sorry. LeBron's age and where the Knicks are right now keeps Zion from future work. For future work. Yes, I agree. You have to surround LeBron with submissive, non-alpha players. We could do better without him. There's a ring of truth to that. There's definitely a ring of truth to that. They say Genie was taking advice from Kobe and Rob Pelinka. Is a Kobe guy. Kobe, I mean, if the Lakers hire Kobe, that's a bigger mistake. That's a bigger mistake. Go ahead and hire Kobe. Magic wasn't there. He wasn't his presence wasn't there enough. Aaron Derrick, what's up? Walton works hard. Walton's a good coach. The same way we aren't in the playoffs this year. Oh, please. You're getting bounced out, Tia. Stop. Ball is trash. That's a fact all day long. Luke Walton got another opportunity because the Kings knew the Lakers are a hot mess. Not only are they a hot mess, Victor Medina, they changed the roster on him. He had a young roster when he got there. And then they went and got Rondo. They went and got Stevenson. They went and got Beasley. They went and got the light-skinned boy with the one tail hanging out of his damn back. What's his damn name? I always forget his name. They changed the roster on Luke Walton. Luke Walton was there to cultivate young talent. Greg Pop is the fucking greatest. Greg Pop won't make the playoffs next year. With Zion staying at Duke, what's up with the Knicks? If Zion stays at Duke, John Morant is the next guy up. John Morant, you take John Morant one. The Knicks are the lose-lose, a win-win situation. Any superstar in New York would be a cash cow. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Don't just say, that's why you don't say Zion. Any superstar in New York is a cash cow. Especially if they win. Where KD going? I told y'all again. KD and Kyrie, there's a 60% chance they're going to New York. I tell you, I had inside information on the flight itinerary. During All-Star Weekend, they was flying from North Carolina to New York. Only 2 NBA players were on that plane. Kyrie and KD. KD already moved one of his businesses to New York. So it looks like New York. WAP was good. Stowers was good. Dougie was good. Noel, if Kawhi Leonard is available right now, would you take him on the Knicks? If KD was going, Kawhi is going to the Clippers. Kawhi is going to the Clippers. Kawhi is an LA kid. And he wants to be in LA closer to his family. And if you know about anything about this kid, Kawhi is one of those guys. He's super frugal. He's a family guy. His uncle runs all his business, all his business things. He is a family man. Kawhi is going to LA. Or he going to somewhere near LA. Oh shit. JaVale McGee, that's his name. I saw somebody put it up. Jimmy Butler, that's the other guy's name. I saw somebody put it up. We got them. Philly fucked up. And Bet is a train wreck. Of injuries. Let's go Nets. Okay. Tony Love. Tony Love is the voice of the Long Island Nets. Okay, they play over in Nassau Coliseum. So Tony Love is talking from his heart, not from his brain. If Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, and Embiid and Simmons come to play, the Nets ain't got enough. And you know this, Tony. You know this, Tony. They don't have enough. Never mind you sprinkling the white dude from Duke. They don't have enough. Come on, Tony. You know better. Chris Cross Fader. What's good, my guy? Jimmy Butler, that was his name. Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, Redick. Redick is the other guy. Has to play well to win. They will play well. Lakers will be fine with Anthony Davis and Kemba Walker. Oh, that's a possibility. That's a possibility. Now, we asked who would want to go play with LeBron James. We already know Anthony Davis wants to play with LeBron James. And if they add Kemba Walker, look out. Look out. They add Kemba Walker with LeBron and AD. That's a very, very, very good point, Tony Love. Very astute of you. We don't know what Kemba Walker wants to do. We know AD don't mind playing with LeBron. But they got to get him over there. And guess what? They're going to trade Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball's out of here because he sucks. Christian Ramsey, what's up? That's Gift Zion. Morning, Coach Noel Epps. What's up, baby? Magic wanted to draft De'Aaron Fox. Jenny said no to Lonzo. Magic wanted to draft De'Aaron Fox. Jenny said no to Lonzo. I don't know about that. Mike Brown did the same thing Walton did at Golden State, and he can't coach for shit. I work at a place. Hold on. I work at a place where cops talk on cell phones while they're supposed to be fighting crime, while me and Craig get 20K fine for having hours on. Damon Hargrove, y'all drive trains. Y'all should get fined 100K, not just 20K, 100K. You drive a goddamn train. Your phone, you don't even get service down there. Why would your phone be on? Amir Johnson was inactive. He should have simply went into the dressing room or the bathroom to read a text. There was no social media allowed once the game starts. Okay, but he didn't do that. But if his kid is sick, don't get a pass, but you don't kill him, that's what classless. That's classless. It was just poor judgment. No, you kill him because guess what? They all have people. They have people. LeBron has somebody who holds his phone in the stands. You have people to handle that for you. Stop talking like he's there at the game by himself. He's not there at the game by himself. They all have people. I bet you he got somebody to call. If his side chick call, somebody's holding that phone. Stop talking to me crazy. They have people. Yo, boom, phone rings. Yo, Amir. He comes down to the chick. He whispers in his ear. Amir, your daughter's okay. Yo, Amir, your daughter's in the hospital. Let's go. Stop saying that dumb shit. Stop giving the people a pass for poor behavior. All Embiid did was look with his team. And that's wrong. That's wrong. Because Embiid should be checking him. Yo, dude, put your phone away. It was bad optics. No big deal by Embiid in our judgmental ass society. No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Say what you want. The shit is wrong. You are a professional basketball player. Operative word, professional. Stop making excuses for poor behavior. Zion doesn't want to go to the Knicks. I'm not even reading the rest of that shit. Victor Medina. Craig, the 3 number ones are Cleveland, Suns, and Knicks. Zion's going to New York. If you don't understand, it ain't even about Zion. The NBA wants Zion in New York. NBA don't want Zion in Cleveland. The NBA don't want Zion in Phoenix. See, Craig, you don't think right, Craig. The NBA don't want Zion in Sacramento. The NBA wants Zion in New York. That envelope gonna be cold. And they're gonna tell everybody else, don't y'all touch that cold envelope. That envelope gonna be frozen. Don't touch that frozen envelope. That frozen envelope ain't for you. LeBron is best served in the New on the Brooklyn Nets. We'd love to have LeBron with us in Brooklyn. Oh, Tony. Oh, Tony. What's up, Christian? Shackton McGee. That's his name. JaVale McGee. Lakers weren't a hot mess on Christmas. Beat the fuck out of the Lakers. What? Lakers weren't a hot mess on the Christmas. Oh, I guess he's saying the Nets beat the Lakers. Y'all do know Brooklyn is better. Y'all do know Brooklyn is in New York and a better team. So what? The Mets are in New York too. The Mets are in New York too. They're still the Yankees' little sister. Just like the Brooklyn Nets are still the Knicks' little sister. You still little sister. You know how in your family when your little brother is making more money than the big brother? But everybody still sees the big brother. The big brother never loses a fight to the little brother. Trust me, I got 2 little brothers. I'm undefeated against them niggas. Steven Cassiano Jr., what's up? Embiid is not in shape. Embiid is in shape. Don't say he's not in shape. He may be hurt. Embiid may be hurt. Don't say he's not in shape. You don't play. He played about 75 games this year, 70, 75 games this year. Don't say he's not in shape. He may be hurt. Dooney Tunes, what's up, baby? Kemba Walker got to be tired of the losing in Charlotte. Has not signed an extension. He's definitely tired. He's definitely tired of the losing. Kemba, I don't see Kemba staying nowhere near Charlotte. I would love Kemba in New York, but what you said earlier does make sense. But we don't know that. We don't know if Kemba wants to go to the Lakers. Magic wanted De'Aaron Fox. G.D. Buss wanted them to draft Lonzo Ball. That sounds right. That's right. G.D. was more concerned about the business end. GD's concerned about selling tickets, and you got this big mouth, Rowdy Piper Lavatory Ball. He's concerned about his son even getting on the floor. And for somebody like Jeannie Buss to listen to this man is a major, major problem. Major problem. How dare you listen to that man? His son is trash. And if you ain't looking at this Alabama Crimson Tide inter-squad scrimmage, and you don't see this boy Tua throw the ball, and you don't think Tua is going to be the best quarterback coming out this draft, out the NCAA this season, you are out your rabbit-ass mind. He just threw a poster out. The ball was 10 yards off the goddamn ground. You are out your rabbit ass mind. Y'all better watch. Left-handed quarterback who could throw seeds all over the field. Shit. Tua is gonna be the real deal. That's why the Giants might go first and blow the season again and hopefully get Tua. When non-basketball people make personal decisions, they often fuck up shit. You are so 100% right, Victor Medina. Look at James Dolan. James Dolan is a perfect example of that. G.D. Buss, perfect example of that. I wouldn't say G.D. Buss is not a basketball person, though. Because G.D. Buss grew up in this shit. So I wouldn't say she's a basketball person. But she is not a talent evaluator. Not a talent evaluator. I agree with that. No, read the whole thing. I'm not reading the whole thing because it started out stupid, Craig. I'm not reading the whole thing because it started out stupid. I said Zion doesn't want to come to New York. That's why he hasn't declared. No, that's not why he hasn't declared. That's not why he hasn't. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, Craig. Craig, again, you got to talk to Craig Nolan. We got to talk to Craig at a common sense level. Craig, let's just talk at a common sense level. Earlier this year, Zion Williamson sprained his knee. He sat out more games than he should have sat out because of the sprained knee. Why did he sit out those games? Because he did not want to hurt his future draft status. You think Zion is not coming to the NBA? You think Zion's not going to declare? You think Zion's not going to declare when he saw his future flash before his eyes in North Carolina? You think Zion's not going to go to the draft? Is that what you think, Craig? Craig, let's talk to a common sense level. He's waiting to see if New York gets a number one. Craig, he has to declare before the draft, Craig. I mean, he doesn't have to. I'm sorry. He doesn't have to. Yes, he has to declare before the draft, not before the picks. I don't get it. I don't get that either. When De'Aaron Fox straight whipped Lonzo Ball's ass in college. That's a fact. Wasn't even the best player at UCLA on that time. That's a fact. G.D. Buss made an emotional decision that cost her. No, it was a business decision. Not emotional, business. Vladimir Guerrero's son is tearing it up in the minors. Jacob deGrom has a low interest in pitching in college. Jacob deGrom has a son already in college? Really? Jacob deGrom is that old? Getting rid of Russ over Swaggy P's feelings. Victor Medina, you gotta get Russ over Swaggy P's feelings. D'Angelo Russell ruined their marriage. What are you talking about, Swaggy P's feelings? He's a rat. I'm sorry, I don't know what just happened. But Victor Medina said they got rid of D'Angelo because of Swaggy P's feelings. Russell set the man up and ruined his marriage, ruined his engagement to his future wife. What are we talking about? That's not cool. That's not a guy you keep in the locker room. Hey, Nolan, yes. Come take this plate, please, and this cup. That's not a guy you keep in the locker room. And the syrup. Take the syrup to it. What are we talking about? If that guy was working with you and he was a rat, you wouldn't want to be working with him, Victor Medina. I don't know what Victor Medina is talking about. Let's talk with common sense. You don't keep a guy like D'Angelo Russell around. You either trade D'Angelo Russell or Swaggy P. They chose to trade both of them. I'm not mad at him. After what we just, and they just went through a rat situation with Kobe. Yeah, he had to go. He had to go. Again, we need to talk from a common sense level. Why would we say D'Angelo Russell didn't deserve to be traded? Why would we say Zion Williamson is not going to declare for the draft? When he got hurt, saw his draft status flash before his eyes. Let me ask you a question. If if Zion Williamson would have torn his ACL, would he still go number one? Would he have still gone number one if he'd have torn his ACL in North Carolina that night? I know the answer. Hell to the no. Again, talk from a place of common sense. Stop talking with your heart and talk with your brain. Dooney Tunes, Slug, JF Suave was good. So don't sit here and listen to Craig talk about, oh, he ain't declared for the draft yet because he don't want to go to New York. That don't make sense. What makes sense is he sat out half the season last year for a sprained knee. A sprain. Why did he sit out that long? Because he wanted to make sure he doesn't ruin his draft status. Because he loses millions of dollars if he loses his draft status. It wouldn't make sense for Zion Williamson to stay in school. If Zion Williamson stays in school, you need to investigate Duke, because that means they're paying him. Let me say that again. If Zion Williamson stays in college, you need to investigate them, because that means he's getting paid. Didn't R.J. Barrett already declare? If R.J. Barrett already declared, you think Zion Williamson staying there without R.J. Barrett? Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. Listen, people. I got to get ready to get out of here. I'll be back on Wednesday. We didn't talk NBA playoffs, but we already had 2 upsets. Orlando beats Toronto. Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry is overrated. Kyle Lowry cannot play when the lights are brightest. Kyle Lowry is overrated. He stinks. Philadelphia, you don't have anything to worry about. But Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris better come to play. Denver, you don't have nothing to worry about. If you don't look at what's that team? Golden State, and don't see they're gonna win the whole thing again, something's wrong with you. Kyle Lowry is terrible. He is bad. This is not the first time he shit the bed in the playoffs either. It's not the second time. This is the third time he's been terrible. Kyle Lowry is overrated, people. He is nothing more than a regular season player. He's terrible. When the lights are brightest, that means the play. This is when the real season starts in the NBA. This is when the NBA gets good, right here. Kyle Lowry is terrible. Let his ass stay up there up north, because he'll never win a ring with Kyle Lowry. Okay? Again, I got to get going. Next show will be Wednesday, 6 p.m. I'll see you there. Thank you for participating. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the shares. Please, please, please come check me out Wednesday, 6 p.m. I'll see you then. Peace.